We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the Wednesday edition of the Stay Cashin show. I'm joined by the best producer in the world, Evan Hand. Evan, what's up?
How we doing, boys?
Doing good, doing good. Going to be paying 5% attention to this show and 95% attention to Rafa Nadal on this fucking final set. We're getting a little fucked here with Rafa, Bill. He got hurt bad, his abdomen. He's been fighting through it. His serve velocity dropped like 20 miles an hour. He's fighting through it, though. We'll see if he can close this motherfucker out for us here, Silly Billy Rupp.
Yeah, I know. I was watching the beginning. Didn't he? I don't know if he's been hurt, I think.
He hurt himself in the pre-workout. His body's been breaking down nonstop for the last 3 years. But he got hurt in the warm-up before the match, and the line dropped. And then he re-injured it worse during the match.
Yeah, I feel him. My body breaking down, too.
Yeah.
I feel like shit today. I don't even know how long.
I mean, you sound like you got a ton of energy. So.
I don't know how long I'm going to last on here today. I just feel like shit. I just one of those days where you just wake up and you just want to lay in bed all day.
Yeah. I mean, listen, that's
I just don't feel well. I don't
life
know.
and time. I mean, we don't need to harp on it. We'll just we'll get you out of here early. Don't kill the vibe.
My dinger.
We don't want to hear your eulogy.
My dinger hit again, and I think I had like 10 home runs in that game, maybe 20 home runs. I don't even know. Stopped counting after the 5.
Yeah, Schwarber hit the dinger prop for the subscribers. We gave Rizzo out on here, and Rizzo actually did not play. Lower back stiffness, they were saying. Of course, when he's in Pittsburgh, the one little fucking fun Rizzo edge I have 3 times a year. So he didn't play, but we re-upped it with Schwarber in the 4D Bets Discord, and he had home run first at bat. So, and you both hit the dingers yesterday. You're in a 2-dinger streak.
2 in a row for me. 2 weeks in a row, back to back.
I think it's the first one I've hit in about 7 years. So I'm very excited about that. So I'm very excited to be on the new timeline here. So let's go here. Let's bring Rackets in a minute because we're going to talk some. What was I going to say here? I just lost my train of thought. We're going to talk some Wimbledon. And we're going to talk about some football and baseball. So we'll bring Rackets in now to start talking about that as we speak. So let's bring Rackets in. Bill, what do you think of what's going on with Sam Darnold here?
With Sam Darnold?
Yeah, Sam Darnold's out. Baker Mayfield's in.
Oh, with the Baker thing. Yeah. I mean, that was kind of weird how you led it with Sam Darnold.
Bill, I'm paying 5% attention.
Well, I'm 5%.
I know. That's why I brought Rackets in now.
Bro, you got to work with me.
That's why I brought Rackets in now.
I'm not all here, and you say, "Hey, Bill, what's up with the fucking, Michael Vick thing?" Like, well, Michael Vick, what? What Michael Vick did?
He's got a headache, Rackets.
You're throwing shit. You're throwing darts. I'm not all there. I mean, come on, bro.
Cold.
Come on,
a man cold. It's fucking vaccine cold. Rackets. Let me kick to you. What do you think of this Baker Mayfield to Carolina?
It's hilarious. Tommy, do you like my friend back here?
I do. Look at that. You got your fucking Orioles background. Look at you. All fucking proper over there.
I mean, Rackets, how funny was it yesterday that Tommy just jumps in and takes credit for my bets, like on the Oriole game? Yeah. You can bet. I bet this on Oriole. I have plus money here. I've been saying that like for a week. That when you have 2 shitty teams, you could take both sides. And I get plus money. And then yet last night, Tommy jumps in like, oh, yeah, I got plus money. Let's get both sides.
Because I took the Rangers plus 700.
You totally took credit from my bet.
You didn't bet it.
How do you know what I bet?
I said you didn't put a bet out on the Rangers. I bet
I've been
it.
telling everybody to take.
Oh, that's what you make a stand. I put a bet out. Rangers plus 700.
Listen, maybe I don't feel good because my watch isn't on. That's my watch is.
Maybe you should fucking lose that watch. By the way, I just realized that I put Greeny and Mike on an hour ban, Rackets, and the hour's up and things are going bad. So let me go.
Oh, just put the ban back on, dude.
Why was he on a ban?
They're just black cats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to get them out of there. It's temporary, it's just a temporary. Sometimes you got to just control the. Tell them what happened, Rackets.
Well, Rackets, before you tell me that, I'm going to give you the Snapple fun fact of the day.
Yes, need that.
Rubber bands last longer when refrigerated.
Really?
See, now I would think the total. Well, no, because if you leave, like, you ever have a rubber band ball? You ever build those when you're a kid?
Oh, they were the best, dude.
Yeah, and then like a year later you go to take a rubber band off because you need one and it just snaps because it dries out. So it kind of makes sense that it keeps the moisture, but you ever get a cold rubber band, snaps right away. So I guess what they're saying is
I would imagine it would break more, wouldn't it?
Well, so I'm guessing is what they're saying is you leave it in the refrigerator so it stays moist. You let it get back to room temperature, and then it keeps its elasticity.
All right, they're back reband for an hour, so we're good. We should be good. That's interesting. I would think it would bend more. Rackets, quick question here: is this to 10 the tie break here that we're about to enter?
Yeah, final set tiebreakers to 10.
Okay. So what happened in the chat, Rackets? Why were they? Who was going nuts?
No, Greeny just started typing, and all of a sudden, fucking Rafa just lost every single point after that. Tommy went nuclear.
The second he started typing, I saw Greeny typing, and I was like, enough, hour ban. And then all of a sudden, we banned him, and everything went good.
And then Mike B started typing about a reverse jinx or something, and
auto out.
Bro, what's with these guys? Come on, dude.
I mean, dude, I've set the rule, by the way. If any of you join 4 Deep Bets, we're in the chat all day and all night. It's not like one of these places where, you're seeing us. Like, we're in there all day and all night doing more chatting than anyone else. And if you use the term reverse jinx in the chat, starting right now, it's a week ban. That's it. Enough with that fucking millennial reverse jinx bullshit. All it is an excuse for millennials to say one thing, and then when the other thing happens and they're wrong, to say I was reverse jinxing it. There are no reverse jinxes. They are banned. We speak things into existence.
I hate that just
it's my number one pet peeve.
No. Well, you know what my number one is? Is like when you bet a touchdown prop, like first touchdown, and then someone comes and bets every single person for 50 cents. Right. And then when that first one, when like fucking Jacob Jacoby scores the first touchdown, and it was plus 5,000. Oh, look, I bet it.
Yeah.
I won.
They're just trying to be cool in the chat.
Come on.
So no reverse jinx is allowed in our chat. No trolling, no negativity. Fucking hour bans. The timeout feature is the best. That we could time out people for just like 5 minutes or a week. It's fucking fantastic. But yeah, there's some demons, man. There's some demons in these. I mean, every sports betting chat room you go into, there's some demons in there. There's some dudes who got some really bad, like demonic fucking curses hanging over their heads, and like you wonder why, and then you see once you get them in the chat, you just pull them out and things get better. So
and you got your own demons. So
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I got my own fucking demons I gotta, but I've learned to like manage and navigate my demons. I could bring them in and push them out. I know when they're taking me over and I know when they've left. But yeah, I can't have my demons leave and then fucking adopt all these people's demons. So
gotcha.
We try to control it. Nice little mini break for Rafa here to start. Rackets, give us an update on actually we didn't talk about the football thing. I don't really give a fuck about it, but we got to talk about it because that's all anyone cares about. But Baker Mayfield to Carolina, obviously it's got to be maybe a slight bump to DJ Moore and the receivers over there, right? Just because at least I don't know how it's much better. Everyone's excited about it. Like it's a new scene, a new environment, maybe.
I guess. I
mean,
not excited about it. I think really McCaffrey's pretty pissed. I would be pissed if I was McCaffrey. Like you just can't get him a fucking quarterback, dude. Come on.
I mean, is he that much better than Darnold or fucking Cam or whoever? I mean, Cam's garbage, but I mean,
he's clearly not that much better. They gave up a 5th rounder for him. That's like
exactly. It's like,
I mean, McCaffrey has got his own problems, bro. I mean, I don't know if that guy's gonna ever be healthy.
No. He'll be hurt by week 4.
Yeah, he's got too many injuries. He's piling up.
White people are not built to be running backs, Bill Rupp.
Great career, had a great career looking forward, and now all these injuries. And the Giants got their own running back who's gonna go through the same shit. So those two guys, I don't think their careers that were up here.
Guys, real quick, not to cut you off. If you haven't hedged Rafa, hedge it now.
Hedge it plus 360.
I mean, that hedge should have been done at plus.
It was plus 500. I gave it out at plus 700, but
yeah, I said too.
Everyone takes fucking 15.
Anybody who didn't hedge now and you're waiting when he's up 3-0 in the tiebreak of the finals that year, you're stupid. So don't even hedge now because you're stupid anyway. And I don't even want you to win.
And cash out.
I don't want you to win now, so don't hedge.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think it's a big deal, dude. I know everyone wants to talk about it just because they're dying to talk football, which I get. I mean, everyone's dying to talk football. But I mean, let's not force a story that doesn't exist, right? Like it's a shit story. He's a shit quarterback replacing a shit quarterback on a team.
Well, no, the bigger story is, Tommy, is that when I had posted it in our work chat, our very own Price Wallace had said the same thing I was thinking. I can't even fucking find it.
About what? About this situation?
Yeah, just saying basically that I guess that they're thinking that he's not going to be suspended that long, right? Only gonna have a couple game suspension, so why keep Baker in Cleveland?
Well, I mean, I think the thing about it is it's like it. I think Baker's. Let's go 5-0, Rafa. Let's fucking run this motherfucker. Run him. Let's go, Rackets. Ah,
you almost caught me during smoke break. Yeah,
not bad.
Yeah,
Phil. I think the thing
plus 1,700 right now, Tommy G. Plus 1,700. If you guys haven't hedged, you are retarded. If you guys haven't hedged, you're retarded.
Yeah, if you haven't hedged, throw a nickel on it. But
yeah, so
I'm fucking done hedging.
So like Price was saying, and I was thinking, I guess they're thinking that Watson's not going to get any meaningful suspension that's going to last longer than the season. So, get rid of Baker.
I mean, I think another part of it, though, Bill, as I was just going to say, is that it's Baker's a distraction, right? If he's not going to be the quarterback and he's not going to be there, he's more of a distraction than a positive. So even if it did get to be longer, you just tank the season. I'd rather work on some young guys that are going to be backing up Deshaun and tank the season and fucking move forward and do that and get them experience in the pros.
That's the whole reason behind, you got to get rid of Durant now, right? Because you can't keep him there because he doesn't want to be there, correct?
I don't know about that one. That one I disagree because I think Durant's fucking bipolar. So he's such a little bitch that with Durant, I mean, he may all of a sudden be remotivated tomorrow. I don't really take anything Durant says to heart because he's such a little baby. So I think there's more reason to say Durant go back to the Nets than Baker go back to the Browns for sure.
What are the chances of KD going back to the Warriors? Think that's any chance at all?
No.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to attack Evan for his false lies and propaganda.
What is this?
Wow.
Evan, are you ready for this?
You posted something yesterday that I think it was Rackets. Rackets, you posted it in the chat?
Yeah, I brought it up. I just asked Tommy if he saw it. That's all.
Yeah, so you posted something about housing.
Oh, come on. Are we doing this right now? We're 24 minutes into the show already. Go.
I
told everybody I was going to talk about it today. And I'm talking about it today.
Go.
So Evan posted something about the housing market, and it was going to go. It was going down. It was decline. So I looked. It was you posted it, but whoever wrote the article was completely wrong because it has a circle in northern New Jersey, and northern New Jersey housing market is booming right now. And it says that circle says it's down 30%. It is not down 30% in that area.
Yeah. So that little picture, that graph there is very misleading because it doesn't say how much the price cut is. So it's just saying places that have price cuts in the housing. It could be $1 million house with a $10,000 price cut or a $600,000 house with a $50,000 price cut. So it's pretty misleading, but it's just kind of saying that prices are going down generally.
Which I think eventually they would. But in my little area of northern Jersey, they are skyrocketing like a motherfucker. And Rackets brought that up, and I saw it, and I said I had to tell Evan
He's
that
going to attack you.
It's lies and propaganda. So.
It's just misleading. It's not lies. It's just misleading.
It's just misleading.
Well, see, he got to answer his
at least you got him on
civil conversation.
So let's go into just switch up Wimbledon and PGA. Actually, Rackets, you good staying on for the whole show?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm good.
All right, good. Bill, we'll after we do this, you could jet out. I know you don't feel good, so
no, I'm good for right now.
All right, just if you got to bounce, we'll Wally Pip you here, and then probably never see you again. Just me and Tommy G and Joey Rackets all day. Stay cash. Let's go.
Autographs later, guys.
Yeah. So on the Wimbledon front, I mean, this dude's girlfriend's so hot, Fritz. And by the way, Mike Smith, you are getting full blame right now for anything that happens here. I love you, but that was a really stupid comment in the YouTube chat.
No,
never do that. That's maybe the one thing that's
really don't say it.
You know what they would call it?
Yeah, you're probably going to be fine because you're a good person, and I'm laying off you because you're good to us and everything. But you can never say anything's over before it's over.
You know what they would call that?
What's that?
A reverse jinx.
For the other side.
The mush.
Don't do that, Mikey. Don't do that. 6-3 Rafa right here. Let's go into the Wimbledon events for the morning, Rackets. We had King Kyrgios go and fucking just take care of business. You said you didn't even see it going 4 sets max. He ran through him in 3, wiped him clean out. We got futures everywhere for it. You've been on him since before the tournament. You have a little bone to pick with the announcers who all of a sudden think they want to get on the Kyrgios train.
They're talking about, he's got the game. He's taken it seriously the last couple of years. Well, why weren't you saying that 2 weeks ago? You weren't fucking talking about him at all. Like, that's why he was plus 3,000 to win the tournament, because
where were you before the tournament putting a play on him?
Where were you talking about him then? You were talking about his mental stability and whether he could even win one match. Like, come on, guys. That's ridiculous.
Announcers are the worst, man.
I'll give Brad Gilbert some credit though, because he was the one that said
like Brad Gilbert.
Brad Gilbert's awesome, dude. I said it in the chat. Like, he's a sharp motherfucker, dude.
What a point.
Yes.
Brad Gilbert is a sharp dude.
He is. He's very good. He comes on a few shows that I watch, gambling shows. He's got some good insight on some of these matches. He's the only one I respect on there who. I don't really know a lot about the tennis announcers, but
they're all retarded. They're all former players, dude. You can't have former players as analysts.
Yeah, he's good, dude. Brad Gilbert's real good.
Former players make bad analysts in every sport. They're too close to the game. That's the problem. They're too close to the game. When we watch a game, we can see all this shit that they don't see because they're too close to it. They know these people. They're biased. They understand things, and they give people credit for things. They're not good, dude. All these companies going to athletes as their analysts is a horrible decision. Horrible. And most of the tennis people are former tennis players. You know, it's fucking all the former pros. And yeah, they have some great points, Rackets, when they're like, oh, this is what this person should do here. Or when this is happening, here's how you battle this. But as far as their predictions on who's going to win or anything, they're fucking so wrong every time.
No, they have no idea. Like I said, Brad Gilbert's the one that he's legit because he understands the play styles and all that other stuff. He understands what I'm looking at, and he's right a lot of the times.
Right.
So
what do we got?
I hope Iconic didn't bet against Rafa today.
Yeah, but Bill Rupp, Bill, run through your rules real quick. Tennis rule number 1 from Bill Rupp.
Bill Rupp's rules to tennis.
Yeah, Bill Rupp rule number 1. What is it?
Rule number 1, you don't bet ever on a guy who loses the first set 6-0, 6-1.
All right. Why is that?
Because head is not in the game.
Not there. Rule number 2.
6-1, you're not in the game. Rule 2, you always bet on the guy who can master the tip over shot.
The tip over.
Tip over is the best shot in tennis. If you can master that, you can win Wimbledon. You can win anything.
Bill Rupp believes there's the mastering the tip, the net tip, have it go over every time.
There's a way to master the net cord.
Yeah, he said if anyone could just figure out a way to master that chord, they would win every match and just intentionally hit the chord. And it's brilliant. I love it.
It is. That's how Kyrgios got the point in the tiebreaker. He hit the chord.
It's how Sinner.
Rule 3, never bet against Djokovic.
And rule 3, never bet against Djokovic. And rule 4, which I helped you with last night, is what?
Never bet against Nadal.
There you go. So Bill's 4 rules of tennis, they will be advancing. I think you do need some stipulations in those maybe when it comes to semifinals or things like that. You know, there are times where you may, but hey, your rules. So we're still looking at Kyrgios here. Halep looked great today, Rackets. Ons Jabeur has looked great the whole tournament. That's a fucking crash course right there. Those two are going to be colliding, and that's a pretty interesting match coming up.
Look at that old woman. You see that old woman? Look at her.
I don't think either of them are going to get threatened much at all in the next match.
No, I like Jabeur. It's going to be Jabeur and Halep in the final. And the Rybakina match that we had earlier today, we won the bet. We had the Rybakina, and we had both women, Rybakina and Halep, and both of them got through pretty easy. Rybakina tried giving it away at the end there, but I didn't really have any doubts with her.
Cash Rafa.
And there's Rafa. Cash it. Vamos, Rafa.
Vamos, Rafa. Plus 230 at one point, plus 180 at one point. I hit that thing like fucking 5 times.
What do you think they went and gave him in the back, Rackets?
No, he got pumped up with fucking any drug that he could imagine, bro.
Well, we said that's why, right? He was literally like they were posting the lines like he was going to lose. You know, he was up 3-1 in the third set.
As soon as he went in the back, it was minus 500 right away.
Well, no, that's what I said. I said, listen, we're going to hit Rafa live once he brought it to 2-2. but only if he goes into the back, right? Rackets, like,
Yep.
we need him to go into the back. If he goes in the back, they're going to shoot him up with fucking cortisone and drugs, and he'll be fine. He went in their back, took it down. Big win for us. Big win.
No, we
And
got.
if you guys
we got
want to
both.
win, come over to 4deepbets.com. 1 month free. By July, get August free.
Yeah, we got
July
fucking one whole side of the semifinal or the semifinal now with Kyrgios and Nadal.
Yeah, that's true.
We got one in the final guaranteed.
Right. So I have some parlays right now. I need this because tennis has not been very good to me. Every time I've gone against you, it's not gone well so far. So I'm going to be going. I got the Brewers here heavy to win another parlay. And then we got Brewers, Rizzo hit, and Dodgers, which I'll give out on this show. What's the Brewers line right now, Bill? Is that game still in range?
I see 310.
All right. So that's still in range. So we're going to do Brewers. Post this real quick here. If you can, Evan.
Yep.
We're going to do Brewers money line, not taking the Yankees again. I'm not going against Pittsburgh, but I am going to do Rizzo hit. I talked to you yesterday about Rizzo and Pittsburgh. He's playing today, I would assume.
I don't know about that.
I mean, we're going to put it in, and if not, we'll just actually, you know what? Put this out, Evan, but put parentheses never. Don't execute it till lineups launch.
Okay.
So you can delete that when you post a little ticket. But for anyone watching, don't put this in, because if you do put him in and then he doesn't play and he pinch hits in the fucking ninth, it's a bad bet. So I'm going to go Rizzo hit and Brewers. Actually, we can't even do it because the Brewers are now. So go Dodgers, Brewers. Dodgers, Brewers. We'll do that. But Rizzo hit will be in all my parlays today.
What are the lines on those?
You can go Dodgers, Brewers minus 128 and Astros, Brewers minus 124. So let's put both of those out. Dodgers, Brewers, Astros, Brewers. I like the Burnsy today. So I'm going to be on that. I just realized you can't hit Brewers live if you're waiting on Rizzo. Let's get into some baseball here with the three of us. Then we'll bring Aber in for a minute. Right now, we got a few games going on. White Sox down 1-0 to the Twins. Brewers minus 330. Burns on the mound against the Cubs. And then we got Rackets, Tigers. Rackets likes these Tigers. They're fucking making some noise here. They moved to minus 156 against Bieber. That line looked very trappy to start the day.
I don't know what it is about them, man. They're scoring runs now lately.
Seems feisty. Yeah.
No, they did that. They had a run like that early on, like in the beginning of the season, and then they just stopped.
What's that?
The Detroit, because we were hitting them early on too. They were having a good season, and then they just started shitting the bed. But
Yeah.
Their pitching's been good. It's been their offense that just hasn't scored.
I'm surprised Miggy still up there.
Mhm.
I mean, Jesus.
No quitting, Miggy. That's
It's
for damn
2-1 right now in the fifth. I mean, jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not touching it. Not enough value on Cleveland side, but I haven't really been fucking with either of those two teams lately.
Nah, the Tigers bullpen's been good.
We got Brewers going on now, right now, as we said. I'm assuming we all like Burns and the Brewers and parlays if you want to do that. Toronto and Oakland. I mean, this Toronto team, Bill, has just been an enigma. I've been talking about it for a long time. You've been talking about it for a long time. Toronto, the Dodgers, and Houston are three teams that we've identified that are way too reliant on 3 or 4 guys, right? So if those guys, and St. Louis, I guess we could add to the mix now. If those guys are hot and have a good game, the guys at the top 4 hitters, they score 9 runs. If those guys have a bad game, they score no runs. So what are we doing with the Blue Jays here against the shitty Oakland A's at a line under 200?
No bet for me.
Right?
Toronto's just. I think they have a guy or two out today. I think I saw. So definitely no play for me. I don't like Toronto. If this was like maybe minus 150, which they wouldn't make them, but I'm not nowhere near Toronto minus 200. And you can't even take their team total for anything either.
Springer's out.
Yeah, they just don't score sometimes enough.
Mhm.
So, and like you said yesterday, if those top 3 hitters aren't hitting, it's like the Cardinals. They're like the Cardinals. The Cardinals and them are the same.
Yeah.
If the Cardinals' top 3 guys aren't hitting and their top 3 guys aren't hitting, they're not scoring runs.
Right, nothing. Like the bottom of the lineup, you're looking at fucking Teoscar, Lourdes, Chapman, Tapia, Espinal. I mean, they're just not doing anything at the bottom of the lineup this year. So I love betting against Oakland, especially at home, but I mean, I can't pull the trigger on a Rackets. You have a play on this game?
No, I want no part of Oakland after the last 2 days. The Blue Jays look like shit.
Metsies blow the game yesterday. I was very happy to see that. Very excited to see Scherzer come back. Pitched well. Give him that. He dealt. He'll be out in a month or so.
Well.
He pitched very well. Pitched amazing. Pitched outstanding in that decrepit Mets offense, which is finally regressing back to the mean where they should be, is just you got to get a run or two for him in that game. You have to. I mean, you can't let him come back.
Scherzer's dealing with what DeGrom has dealt with his whole career.
Yep.
I mean, and DeGrom now is just fucking like, Jesus Christ. He's pitching, so he's not pitching Saturday for Brooklyn. He's actually pitching Friday down in Port St. Lucie. 40 pitches probably again. But I mean, he's got to be like, what the fuck am I coming back to? Why am I going to rush? You know, like, I'm not going to get any run support. He's going to be coming back to a team that's not scoring runs against Cincinnati. And the guy shut him the frick down yesterday. And then they couldn't even get to their bullpen. They have one of the worst bullpens in baseball, if not the worst, I think. Couldn't even get anything going. What a joke. I tweeted at Uncle Stevie and told him, what are we doing? Get a bat.
You went right to Uncle Stevie? Went right to the source?
Stevie, right to him. We've been saying everyone knows McCann sucks. He's way overpriced. What is going on? This guy comes in, Rackets, with bases loaded or two on every at bat. He doesn't do shit. So
he grounded out right to the pitcher last night, twice, I think.
Every time he comes up, you know nothing's going to happen with men in scoring position. The Mets need another bat as soon as possible.
I mean, dude, sup with it. What are you doing? Writing in all caps. What are you talking about? He's like, KFC Barstool just threw a shot at you on Instagram Live. I'm on a show. How would I see it? It was the old Tommy would have stood up from, what do you want me to do? Like, if I stopped the show, like, well, I don't even know what he said. Where is it? Fucking go into fucking chat and post it. I don't even know. I'll fucking light him on fire.
I didn't see it.
We don't even know what it is.
I don't know what he said or know what it is. I didn't fucking see it. The old Tommy would have stood up for him. I'll fucking smack the shit out of him. What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're saying. More context, less capital letters.
What's up, Aber?
What's going on, man?
Aber, baby. What up?
Hey, as usual, I joined in right on time.
Yeah, seriously.
You got fucked on that parlay yesterday.
Fucking
Yeah,
Yankees.
dude. The Mountcastle pinch hit.
Oh, that too. Yeah, that was
fucking
terrible.
trash.
Well, I get fucking so burnt up with that shit that normally, like, if that happens, I'll repost the parlay, and I just said fuck it and didn't, and all the guys that I would have replayed in the parlay would have smashed. So
of course.
it was double bitter. So
yeah. So sup with it. Just DM me on Twitter. At Tommy G Returns 2. And my DMs are open. I really don't check them, but I'll check to see where yours.
Aber, what do you think about this Mets team right now?
I think they're pretty good, man. I mean, once they get their pitching staff gets healthy, I mean, they're going to be a good team. I think they're better than the Yankees. So whoever's in, don't crucify me for that. But the Yankees, I mean, we were talking about it yesterday. Like, you can't drop games like that. Like last night again. I know it's the regular season, it's a long season, and nobody's going to get butthurt over one game, but you don't lose games like that to the Pirates. Like, good teams against Quintana. Like, I mean, Judge is the only player on the team. I'm not a big, like, batting average guy. There's a lot more to the game than just that. But, I mean, he's the only player on the team hitting over 270, and he's only hitting 280. So, I mean, if they're not hitting bombs, they're not scoring runs. Like, it's
and they have no
tough.
speed.
It's tough. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
I mean, they had a chance yesterday to score. I mean, LeMahieu is just the slowest man alive, and the rest of the team is the slowest. I mean, They have to hit a fucking double to the wall and have a couple bounces to even get the guy from second home. It's crazy. Yeah, so I mean, they can't score anyone.
Listen, part of the reason why Bill became a Mets fan, I'm fucking on fucking Giants and fucking other teams and Rackets as an Orioles fan. I mean, you're talking about 3 Yankee fans here, and it's just there's no point in going all in emotionally on a team during the regular season who just refuses to accept their flaws. They're horribly coached. They have absolutely no speed, and they're extremely home run reliant. And that is not how you win playoff games.
I mean, Hoffman said yesterday that he was arguing with his friends who are Yankee fans, saying that they can't wait for the playoffs.
They're
going
stupid, dude. There's no fans dumber than New York fans. None. None in all the sports.
And
They're
listen,
the
I was
dumbest
one of
fans
those
in the
people
world.
too, Tommy. I'm going to say
Still
I
are.
was one of those people until recently. I would have been all jazzed up for this playoffs, right? Yankees are the best. They got the best record. You know, we're going to win it all. But we just saw what happened in Houston. I mean,
And not everyone has a Tommy G to teach them how stupid they are.
it's crazy. So yeah, I have no hopes for the playoffs. No nothing.
Nothing. Listen, I'll go to the games. I love going to the Yankee playoff games. I'll go get my suite with Teddy Fingers, and we'll go get drunk and make Instagram videos and probably get kicked out. Like, I'll do it all, but I'm expecting nothing. I'm just going to load up on first round playoff suites and then spend all my time there because team's not built like that. But, Aber, I have been saying for a while, this Pittsburgh team beats good teams. They beat good teams all the time. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. They're a pest for these good teams. Do you like the Yankees today?
This is I was going to kind of segue into that is Severino's kind of getting exposed lately as being a pretty bad splits guy. And he's struggling with left-handed bats, and the Pirates are going to throw like 7 of them at him today.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they still strike out a lot. So from a betting standpoint, I think Severino still gets his Ks, but I wouldn't be surprised if he gave up 3, maybe 4 runs in the process of this too. So if the Yankees can score some runs, I like them tonight, but I don't think Severino's going to go out there and throw a bomb game tonight. So I mean,
the funny thing is, Aber, I've been saying forever, Bill knows, he's probably nauseous hearing me say it, how much I love lefty hitters. I'm obsessed with lefty bats. I think that's gone. It's foul. I'm obsessed with lefty hitters because most pitchers are righty and most teams don't have lefties. All their power, you look at Toronto, you look at all these teams, all their dominant hitters are righties. They're going to throw 8 lefties at him today, I believe. So, like, when you can do that, when you have that capability, you become pesky for these big teams to be able to throw 7, 8 lefty bats at these righties when you're facing Cole and Severino and guys like that. I think it's an interesting play here. I think we go with the over here, Aber. I mean, it's going to be nice weather. A little rain early. Looks like it should clear out. The Yankees should get their runs off Keller, and I think the 8 lefties are going to get their runs off Severino.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that for sure. I'm definitely. I mean, for those of you in chat, I am on the Yankees. I am on Severino. I just think it's going to be a bumper ride. I don't think it's a given. Like, I thought last night was a little bit more of a given just because Jameson's a little bit more normal splits. But I mean, he did his job. The Yankees just didn't score runs. So I mean, if they score runs tonight, I don't see them having an issue. I mean, they shouldn't get killed. I guess they shouldn't lose twice in a row to the Pirates at least.
All right,
so,
you love Shohei tonight. You love Shohei tonight, I see. So talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't? I guess I should say. But I did see though, like around the industry, like a lot of people got him projected for only like 7 Ks tonight, and I don't understand it. I mean, he's got a. I mean, the Marlins are actually pretty good in this split this year, but they're also going to throw, I think, like 8 righties at him where he's got a 36% K rate. And we just seen what he did against the White Sox, they struggle in the split, but the White Sox strike out one of the least amount against right-handed pitchers, and he just basically abused them for 11 Ks. So I don't see how he doesn't get 8 Ks today. I mean, I like the ladder tonight as well, too. We got the books early this morning. I don't know if you've seen the lines that I posted this morning, so this is part of being in Discord. That's a nice bonus for you. But they had, like, FanDuel had 12 Ks at, like, plus 1,300. And since posting that this morning, they have now cut all of that in half. So, I mean, which is crazy. So, I mean, we got him laddered up to 10. I think 10, I got him for like plus 700, but I definitely like him over 8 today, or well over 7.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, we're probably looking at Sanchez being the only lefty in that lineup. So, yeah, I like that spot too. I think this is a very good spot for Ohtani. Me and you both jumped him on his last start when he went fucking batshit. A couple of our bets were paired to something else. But the nice thing about this spot for Ohtani is that the highest strikeout guys are their 2 through 6 hitters. You know, and that's nice. When the lower strikeout guys are the leadoff hitters in the bottom of the lineup, those are guys I'd much rather be low K guys than having, you know, a lot of low K guys in the middle. So you're talking 20 plus to 26% Ks, basically the whole middle of the lineup. So I like that. So he should handle the weaker guys, and the high strikeout guys are the better hitters. So like that. What else are you on tonight, Aber?
Christian Javier as well. So I think his K line is accurate. I think his numbers are a little inflated from his last 2 starts. I think he's got over his last 2 games, he's got 14 innings pitched 1 hit, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and I think 27 Ks. So I mean, I think that's a little skewed. Like that's impossible to sustain. So, but his K rates are still like he's got a higher than a 40% K rate to right-handed hitting right now. But like I said, part of that was probably absolutely destroying the Yankees, which is super right-handed heavy and stuff like that. So, but the Royals are not good; they're bad. What I'm doing, though, is I'm posting it with the win just because the Houston is probably my favorite of the entire night to at least win the game. Vegas agrees as well, too, so that's not like it's a hot take. But pairing his Ks with the win is gets you to plus odds as well, too. So you get him at 7 Ks in the win, and I think it's plus 106 or something like that. That's going to be one of my favorite plays of the day, too.
Okay. Cool. Any other sides that you're leaning here? I know those are the 2 plays you're putting out for the show, or any other game that jumps out before we let you go that you're looking at, or might have some DFS interest in?
Not a ton, man. I haven't got too far into that yet. So
all right. Awesome.
So we had early baseball, so I've been invested in that, and now I'm getting onto the late night stuff. So
all right. So we're all in Javier and Ohtani. All right. So we'll parlay those together too. See what we can do on some ladders. See if we could have some fun with this. All right, Aber, baby. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, I'll see you, bud. Good luck, guys.
Later, bro. Be good. All right. In the chat, sup with it. First of all, no more caps. Stop. You don't need to write in caps. I'm looking at the chat. Second of all, I don't work with Rappaport. That's been 5 years ago. Third of all, post a fucking link. Give me something. Screen record something. Find something. Jesus. DM me on Twitter. I don't know what you're talking about because you don't seem that trustworthy just by retyping everything in all caps. So give me something to go on before I go and formulate an attack back on someone. All right, let's get back to the rest of the baseball slate here. So we got Miami. We just went over that one. Mets, Cincy. Bill, did you say you had a play on that?
No.
No. Rackets, did you say you had anything on that?
Well,
The
Mets after a loss, I like betting them after a loss. So
I like Peterson a little bit, honestly. I'll probably go back to the well.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll say that I won't, but I will.
The total's really high, 10, which is great.
I may go to that first inning run.
I mean, are the Mets gonna not score again today? Listen. I'm probably gonna be like Rackets. I'm probably gonna have the Mets in something. May just take them straight because 165 isn't bad. May even get them at 160.
I see 174 on FanDuel, so 160 is a good price.
165 on MGM right now.
Yeah. So, guys, more likes. They're at 79 likes. You got to get them up.
Yeah, come on, you clowns. I even fucking
Yeah, you know
didn't.
what? I will go. I will take the Mets right now. Mets, money line, minus 165.
I think I'm just going to take run in the first here and then play it out. Looks like there's some wind going out. Not big, like 5-6 miles per hour, but that's a bandbox to begin
Mets
with.
aren't going to lose. They're not going to lose again tonight.
84 degrees. I don't know about that. I think the Mets are in for a swoon.
No, they're going to win.
No. I mean, maybe they should win. They're playing the worst team in baseball. So, but I like having India, Drury, Pham, and Votto on one side, and Nimmo, Marte, Lindor, and Alonso on the other side. Because literally, once you get past those 8 guys, everybody sucks for both teams. So, first inning seems to be the way I'm going to approach this. So I'm going to go first inning, Evan. You could throw it in. First inning run in this game. Just see what the juice is here compared to the other books. I'm looking at like 130 is the best line. So minus 130.
Who are they playing?
Cincinnati Mets. First inning run, yes. All right, let's move it forward. Let's go to what's the next game on the board? I just lost my page. Texas and Baltimore. What do you know? Rackets, take it away.
Glenn Otto sucks. Spencer Watkins he's not great, but he's been good the last 2 or 3 starts, and the line's actually moving toward Baltimore. They've been favorites the last 3 days now in a row. Let's go, Baltimore Orioles. I'm putting that out, actually, minus 108. It moved to minus 110, but same fucking thing, whatever.
My favorite thing was Greeny writing in you were making fun of Greeny, and then
he's like, I'm fucking tailing the Orioles every
Phil, I
day.
posted a screenshot after Rackets is laughing because Greeny's jinx and everything. I posted a screenshot of Greeny late last night. He goes, fuck it, I'm just gonna bet the Orioles every day. I was like, say goodbye. Bye, Rackets.
Don't talk shit in front of my friend right here.
Yeah, your buddy. So, all right. So you're on the Orioles there. What's that?
Yeah, I'm on the Orioles today. I like them a lot. I don't know if Hayes is going to be back in the lineup tonight. He got hit in the wrist the night before. That's why he wasn't in the lineup for his birthday. But
I missed a birthday. Oh,
yeah, he missed his birthday. That's why I thought he was going to homer yesterday. Mountcastle, I would assume, was back in the lineup tonight. And even if Hayes isn't, Mullins is hot. So Mullins is heating up. He's going to be stealing some bases, especially against Otto. I expect him and Mateo to have a stolen base tonight.
Bill Rupp, I'm coming off a 2-game run in the first streak. I got to run it back again with 2 today. Give me running the first in the fucking Baltimore game, Bill Rupp. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, listen, both of these pitchers I don't think are good. I'm going to do the same thing I've been doing. I am not going to touch this game in the beginning. Whoever goes up early, you hit the opposite, and then that team will flip, and you hit the other opposite, and you have plus money on both sides, and this whole series has gone like that, and it's going to go like that tonight.
Yeah, and I think the thing that Bill confused, I think I know where the miscommunication was last night. I wasn't bragging about the take plus money on both sides. I'm just realizing it right now. I was bragging about when we were talking before the game, and I was like, what's up with the Orioles always going out to a 3-0 lead? Every time you look, the Orioles are up 3-0, and it's the same script that they follow, like to the T, and they followed it last night. Here's what's going to happen tonight. The Orioles are going to score early. They're going to get a lead. Then they're going to extend that lead, or there'll be a run or two the other way. And then at some point in like the middle of the game, the Orioles will be up 2 or 3 runs, and then someone's going to hit a 3-run home run on the Texas to tie the game, okay? And then the game's going to be tied, and then the Orioles will get 1 to retake the lead. Then the other team's going to score 2 or more, and then it goes to the final dodgeball at the end where everyone's just dodging the bullets that come back and forth. But basically, whenever you see the Orioles, that's how every single game of there goes, especially now that they really are having closer issues. It's just making it even more fun. So, fun game to bet on. Definitely look at the over on this. First game of this series was 13 runs. Last game was 19 runs. And Rackets, I think you could say this pitching matchup is not any better than the last 2, right?
No, like I said, Watkins, he's been good the last couple starts, but that doesn't mean that he can't just blow up because he absolutely can.
He's better than Otto. I mean, if I had the gun to my head, I would take the Orioles today. Let's go. Before we get to the PGA, let's just finish running through the baseball here. So running the first, that was minus 130 there, Evan, for this game. I'm hitting that also. Philly, Washington. I really don't bet these games. I don't know if you guys are playing it.
No, I don't have anything on it now, but maybe
Rackets.
live.
We could just pass if we don't have anything.
No, I don't got nothing on that.
All right, pass. Next game, Rizzo to hit a home run plus 360. Throw that in there, E-money. Rizzo versus the Pirates today. I'm a little worried that he's coming off a little lower back injury. I'm hoping. I mean, Aaron Boone would be dumb enough to say that and sit him versus a lefty, even though it's in Pittsburgh, and not know that. But I'm hoping that back injury is nothing. And I'm going to go Rizzo right here. I'm going to go Rizzo total bases, which is plus 120. So plus 120 over 1.5 total bases for Rizzo. I'm also doing a Rizzo hit parlay with the Astros. So that will be Rizzo to get a hit. And the Astros, that will be, let me get the number on that. So that'll be there. And the Astros, best line on that, minus 112. So Rizzo hit, Astros money line, Rizzo total bases, Rizzo home run. I like Rizzo today because of what I told you yesterday. And if you didn't tune in yesterday, go rewatch the show. Maybe even give it a like. We don't know. We'll see. Anything else on the Yankee game for either of you two?
Got to see the lineup. I don't even know if Rizzo's going to play today.
Right.
So got to see the lineup.
Yeah, don't put any of the Rizzo bets in, obviously, until you
If
see
the Yankees don't have their A lineup in, it's just a mess. And no bets for me on the Yankees. But
Rizzo's the most important part of that lineup, Bill, because he's the only lefty that breaks up all those righties.
Yeah. And Judge can't do it all himself.
Yeah.
So let's see what the lineup is.
Yeah, I like the over in that game too. We're going to be looking maybe running the first inning on that game also. Rays, Red Sox, Rackets. This seems 2 teams that are in your territory. Any interest here?
This Bello kid's making his major league debut. I don't really know too much about him, but Kluber's been pretty good lately, and the Rays bullpen is far better than the Red Sox bullpen. So, gun to my head, I'm taking the Rays plus 115, but I probably will wait for that live.
Okay. Bill, any interest here?
Ray's been scoring a lot of runs lately. I don't know. It's crazy. And I don't know anything about this kid. So as of now, I'm going to leave it alone. Maybe something live. We'll see.
American League's become very interesting. If you break down I like to always look at the last tens too when I'm looking at this stuff. Basically, here's the last tens for everyone in the American League: 6-4, 5-5, 5-5, 4-6, 5-5, 6-4, 4-6, 5-5, 6-4. You guys noticing a trend? 3-7, 9-1, 7-3, 4-6, 3-7, 4-6. So basically, the West has the Mariners and the Astros who are white hot, and then a bunch of teams like the Angels who are shitty. The rest of baseball in the American League is everyone's fucking 5-5, 6-4 for the last game. So it's this playing field's been neutralized in the American League. You're not getting those teams that are flying out. I'm leading that to lead into my next game that we're talking about here with the Houston Astros, who are 9-1 in their last 10. They're on fire. I said they were going to get motivated for that Yankee Mets series and carry this through the break. They're doing it. They keep falling behind in the beginning of games, guys, which is amazing, right? Like I've hit them twice, hammered them live. So put them in your parlays, but keep your eye on that game. That game starts at 8-11. If you see them go down even 4 runs in the first inning, hit it. But they've been falling behind early and then just running out on them late to win the game. So I like the Astros in all my parlays today. I got them in the parlay with Rizzo for you guys here. I'll have them in others on the site. But really like the Astros today, guys.
Yeah, no Bobby Witt Jr., my rookie of the year that I loved beginning of the season. He is not in the lineup today, so that's another bat added to the lineup today. Yeah, definitely Astros. I'm going to have them in every play. Astros, Dodgers, that's 100% play. Love that. Even though the Dodgers are so much, you could get those for 133, but I will throw another team in there. Not sure which one yet, but I'm definitely on those two 100%. You know, anything you make today, put Astros, Dodgers in them and minus 133. Love that. Even if you just want to take it straight.
Bill, just do this. Since we don't have a show tomorrow, just throw it in with Ons Jabor minus 800, and now you're at even money.
There you go.
There you go. So just do a Dodger. Just put that staff. Put that Tommy, Rackets, and Bill. We'll all co-sign that. Astros, Dodgers, Ons Jabor tomorrow morning. You're looking at minus 106 on FanDuel. You can get plus 102 in other places. So about plus 100 would be the number. All right. Anything on you on that game, Rackets?
I'm on the Astros side. I just minus 300 is a lot. I'll probably parlay it with something. I don't touch Dodgers, man. I don't give a shit what the line is on them. I won't touch them. So I'll probably put them with. I'll actually probably put them with my Oriole bet. Get a little more juice on the Orioles.
Okay. I skipped one game here. Bill, your favorite team, St. Louis versus Atlanta.
Yeah, not touching the Cardinals until and you. I mean, it's hard to bet them. What day are they going to hit? Do we know? Arenado or Goldschmidt. You have to know what day they're going to hit. I mean, so the only thing you can do with the Cardinals is bet them live. If Arenado gets a hit to start the game or Goldschmidt gets a hit, jump on them. I mean, that's the only thing you can do at this point. There's no.
They're like the most confusing offense to watch. Like you look at the lineup and you're like, wow, they got some really good hitters. Then you watch them play and it's if it's not Arenado or Goldschmidt, like you said, it's nobody. Like nobody fucking does anything else in that lineup. They don't get hits. It's bombs for them or nothing. The top, if you get through the top 3, you're done. Like you're not going to score from the Cardinals for 2 innings.
Yeah, so you don't know which day to bet them. So I mean, I'm staying away from the game. Nothing for me as of right now. Live betting is the way to go with that.
Michaelis is my favorite pitcher that they have though. So I might have a taste of them at plus 144, but I want to see the offense first.
Yeah, this is a tough one for me, just because you have colliding factors here. So Arenado and Goldschmidt are the only thing I look at in St. Louis, and they both have, pretty good 380 wOBAs versus the curveball, which is, obviously a pitch that Fried is going to need 200 ISO for Goldschmidt versus the curve. And then when you look at the slider, throws the curve about 25% of the time. He throws slider about 25% of the time. And then when you look at both those guys versus the slider, Goldschmidt bats 640, a 640 CX wOBA against the slider and a 595 wOBA. That's an insane number. Like here's a number Bill. 62% hard contact.
Well, I know this number. Goldschmidt's over.
I got it. Let me finish. The complicated part of this is that their history versus them has not been good. You're looking at about 3 for 22 versus Fried. So Fried hasn't been in the league that long. This isn't old numbers. So Fried's done well against them. St. Louis does hit lefties really well. They do hit the pitch type Fried throws very well, but Fried's been good. So, Bill, not to cut you off, I was getting to what you were about to say, but this is that point where, I mean, I think you just got to wait. I think you just got to hit it live. I don't think you.
No, I usually attack St. Louis against lefties. Usually take them first five.
Right.
Usually do it all. Last time, the first five, we got fucked. They were up 3-0 the whole time and let up 3 runs in the 5th inning when pushed. But usually attack them against lefties. But I don't like what I'm seeing. You know how I like, again, what they've done in the past against the pitcher.
Love your BVP, yep.
Yep, so I'm staying away.
Fried's been good, man, too. Fried's got like a sub-2 ERA in the last month and a half. That's the reason why. I just, there's too many colliding factors here for me.
Even on that over yesterday, I got lucky with that first 5 with the 8. I was telling you that whole game. I'm like, Cardinals aren't going to score. That's the only thing I was worried about on that game totals. Cardinals not scoring, and now I'm worried today. So we'll see. If they're hitting, they're going to win. That's simple as that.
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe tapping under if you need to bet on it. But, I mean, 9.5 seems a little high for 2 good pitchers. But
I'm staying away.
Yeah, I'm just staying away, too. San Fran, Arizona. I mean, I went against my Giants pretty heavy last night for the first time and won. So I don't like the Giants right now. I really don't. I don't like this team. I don't like what they're doing. I don't like what Kapler's doing right now. They'll be better after the All-Star break once they get things sorted out. I do love the Mercedes acquisition. I think it's a great acquisition for this team and the style of baseball that they play. Kapler's lost them at least 4 games in the last 10. So he's too retarded. Rackets, what do we do with fucking Merrill Kelly, who's towing the bump today? Started off fucking like a bat out of hell in April. I think he had a 1 ERA through the first month of the season, then got fucking killed in May. 1.27 in April, 6.3 in May. June kind of came back to where I think he's going to be, 3.6 ERA. And he's pretty much been every other start, 7 innings, 1 earned run, 6 innings, 4, 7-1, 6 innings, 5. Kind of bouncing back and forth. How do you like this matchup here tonight against the Giants?
I like him against the Giants. There was that one matchup too where I forgot who he was facing, but he was just hitting everybody. He had like 5 hit batters in the first 2 innings. Yeah. The control was an issue. That was probably 2 or 3 starts ago. But the line on the Diamondbacks right now, plus 110 for their offense has been scoring runs too. Like their offense has been better than the Diamondbacks. And just as I said, it went to plus 108. Like, stop. But I don't like Alex Cobb. I don't think he's that good. He gives up a lot of contact. He's not gonna strike really too many people out, right? He's gonna have 4 or 5 strikeouts.
Everyone on Twitter's talking about how good Alex Cobb has been of late. No, he hasn't. First of all, he played Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and the White Sox. Okay, so he played 3 really bad teams. He didn't make it out of the 5th. He finished 5 against the White Sox, but he hasn't gone to the 6th inning in any of those games. 4 innings in 2 of them. And yeah, he's only given up 2 earned runs in that process. But I mean, he hasn't been great. He's just been getting a little lucky in these last few starts. 80 pitches through 4 innings and no earned runs against the Reds is not great. That means you got out of a lot of fucking jams that you shouldn't have been in and got salvaged. So just to confirm what you're saying there for the people that are going to jump on the recent game logs, I think he's just been lucky the last 2 or 3 starts. Go on, Rackets.
I don't like it. He's going to throw a lot of changeups, and nah. I like Arizona. I like Christian Walker. He probably hits a home run tonight. We were just talking about him yesterday. All the dude does is hit the ball hard. So I'm kind of talking myself in Arizona right now. I'd probably be on the Diamondbacks.
Yeah,
Giants hit Kelly pretty well. I was looking at all their lineup, their history against them. Got a lot of guys with some nice history against him. Crawford 8 for 24. You got a couple. Jock Peterson is a home run, and does he have a home run? No, he has a couple. He has a few hits. Brendan Ruff,
Bill Ruff,
Torres. So yeah, they hit him. Their main guys hit him pretty well. So I don't know. I mean, I don't bet the Giants anymore. They're on the team because too much.
I'll tell you,
with the lineup, too much pitching bullshit. So I stay away from that.
I'll tell you this right now. You keep pausing, and are you finished?
Yeah.
The numbers versus the sinker, which is a pitch that Cobb throws 56% of the times throughout his career to righties. It looks like a change. It kind of is a change. He doesn't throw a fastball, basically. It's all change, splitter, sinker. So it's all downward movement. taking a little off it, tops out at like 93, 94. But pretty much the whole pitch type that he lives on is a problem for him in this matchup. So if he has his splitter on, fine. But if he's going to be sitting on the sinker, which he throws 56% of the time to righties, you're looking at WOBAs of 430, 660, 440, 440, 440, 640, 354, 341, which is not great. It's like average. And then Herrera, who sucks. But, I mean, pretty much this whole lineup just fucking kills sinkers. So I think this is going to be a bad spot for Cobb. I like Arizona. I'm going to put Arizona on his play here. Give me Arizona plus 108. It would have been plus 110 if Rackets would have kept his mouth shut. But give me plus 108.
It's ridiculous. Every time I talk, the line fucking moves, and I watch it too because I'm staring at the line.
Yeah, we got to put our bets in before we speak.
Stupid.
Plus 108 on Arizona there. I'm going against the Giants again today. Let's get to the PGA. Anything else in the baseball here? We get the PGA and run out?
Nah, I got it.
All right. So Price wasn't able to join us today. Let me give you some of his PGA. I would give you PGA analysis, but I'm not good at it. So get over to 4deepbets.com, 4deepbets.com. By July, get August free or try it out for a week for $27. But get in there. Price is going to have his whole list of plays, live bets, day 1, 2, 3, 4, the whole entire tournament. Here's some of the plays that Price Wallace likes. They are all big money, all plus 200 or better. Scheffler outright plus 1,200. Cam Smith, first round leader, plus 4,000. And then we have, I don't know what the fuck this is, Bill. It says, got her up to win Barbasol. I feel like we're talking esports here. Got her up to win Barbasol. Whatever that is, it's plus 2,000.
Barbasol is a shaving cream.
I was going to say, we talking about shaving cream?
That's
maybe it's
that's the sponsor.
Tournament. Yeah, maybe it's the Barbasol tournament.
Yeah, it is. It's the championship.
So that's plus 2,000 for Gatterall to win Barbasol. Got her up to win Barbasol. And then the two top 10s and 20s that he usually puts out here. Jordan Smith, top 10 plus 700. And Mito Pereira, top 20 plus 220. Evan is putting those currently on the sidebar, so I do not need to repeat them for you. They will be located right over here, I believe.
Top
right?
bar.
Top bar here.
There you
That will
go.
be located.
There's
Okay.
a few more though.
There's a few more. What else you got?
We got Duncan, first round leader of the Barbasol, plus 6,600.
Okay.
And then we got Justin Thomas, full tournament 3-ball over Morikawa and Cantlay, plus 130.
Okay. So Justin Thomas 3-ball. I like that. He's fucking been balling out pretty hard lately. All right. So that is your golf update. And I think that's it, boys. Bill, there's no sneaky NASCAR events, anything coming tomorrow when we're not on air or anything, right? Normal?
Nope.
This weekend. All right. So we're out of here. Bill Rupp made it through the whole show. Don't know why. We need to record a No Mercy, and he just spent all his energy here. So make sure you guys get over to 4deepbets.com. Promo code July4 gets you a month free. Do that. That promo's running out, so get over there now. Rackets, final words.
Tigers are up 5-2 right now. Fucking missed them. God damn it.
Rackets is
Rupp and Rackets 5:30. Let's go.
Rupp and Rackets 5:30. Rackets is going to be a Tigers fan at about the second that Baltimore trades away all their players.
Oh, God, it's the worst.
So Rupp, final words.
Collect on Monday. I'm still trying to figure out what this Barbasol is.
I think it's the sponsor of the tournament.
It's a sponsor.
Barbasol is a shaving cream.
I know, but I'm looking at I don't know. I see Genesis Scottish Open on the 10th. I don't know.
It's okay. We'll trust the golf guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see anything about that. Maybe I'm looking at something wrong.
Or maybe you're stupid.
Oh, I found it. There's two.
Barbasol Championship tournament details: July 7th, July 10th. Keen Trace Golf Club.
Barbasol, and there's another one too.
There's multiple. Yeah. So.
Yeah, there's the Scottish Open.
Yeah. So
The
Barbasol.
Scottish Open.
And now we know why Price specified Barbasol.
Yeah, because you got John Rahm, you got Justin Thomas,
Wow.
you got Shoffley, Willie
Right.
Z.
You want these to be your final words, or you just want to read the whole list of players and we'll just say
We got Cam Smith, we got Fitzpatrick.
Cool. Evan, final words.
See you Friday.
See you Friday. Be here Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Big show. We actually have Constantino to give him a shout out. You guys didn't get to 100 likes again. Didn't do another free thing. On Friday, I plan on giving away a few things. If you want to be here, tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell them to hit the like button. Nothing goes out until we get 100 likes again. You guys are slipping lately, getting lazy. But Constantino got a shout out from Khabib himself on a video. So go to my Twitter or Mike's Twitter. Just go to @TommyGReturns2. If you think you're following it, you may not be. So go check it again, @TommyGReturns2. Go over there and you'll see one of my quote tweets of Mike. Khabib actually shouted out Constantino for discovering him in his Hall of Fame speech in a video. So pretty cool. We'll have Mike on here. I'm sure he'll definitely want to be talking about that on Friday. I could pretty much bank on that. And this is one of those situations, Bill, where Mike deserves the platform to talk about whatever he wants. So we'll be all for it. That's a tombstone thing right there. For Evan Hand, Aber Baby, Joey Rackets, and Bill Rupp, I am Tommy G. Get over to 4deepbets.com. Promo code July 4. Get 2 months. The whole site. Fuck with us all summer. Good luck. Stay cashing.
We got Scotty Scheffler, Patrick
And the
Cantlay.
Oriole bird right
Hey,
there.
let's go.
Let's go.